Today's Sourdough Sunday. Today I'm making a double chocolate sourdough focaccia. First I'm going to add 125 grams of active starter into a large bowl. Next add 2 teaspoons of salt. Next add a half a cup of sugar. Then add a quarter of a cup of cocoa powder. Then add 300 grams of warm filtered water. Next mix that up. Then add 475 grams of unbleached all-purpose flour. Then mix that up until the dough comes together. Then cover the dough in plastic wrap and let it rest for 30 minutes. After the 30 minutes, I'm going to add 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips, and then I'm going to do some stretch and folds, which just means I'm going to lift up the dough and place it on itself. I'm going to do 3 rounds of this, and then I'm going to cover up the dough in between each round and let it rest for 30 minutes. Next, I'm going to do my last round of stretch and folds and then cover the dough back up and let it rise for about 4 to 5 hours. Now I have an 8x10 pan with 3 tablespoons of melted butter. I'm going to add the focaccia in the pan and coat it in the butter and then fold it up and then cover this up and let it rise for another 4 to 5 hours. Now the dough has risen, I'm going to dimple the dough and bake this at 375 for 25 to 30 minutes. While the focaccia is baking, I'm going to make the icing. So in a bowl I have 1 cup of powdered sugar. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder and 3 tablespoons of heavy cream and mix that up until everything is combined. Once the focaccia comes out of the oven, add the icing on top and spread it out. Let the focaccia cool for 1 hour before slicing into it, and here's an up-close look.